Calvary Chapel, full stop, has a long history of claims of intentionally putting pedophiles in positions of power, giving them access to children. This is by no means an exhaustive list, just to be clear, but I'm going to just tell you like a few of these, right? Florida Calvary Chapel in Pompano Beach. The founder was a pastor named Rob Coy, not McCoy, to be clear. Rob Coy, who was a former Las Vegas casino entertainment director turned religious leader for one of the Florida's biggest mega churches. And then he got accused of molesting a 4-year-old girl. Calvary Chapel of Woodlands. In 2024, the lead pastor was arrested after a sting operation into online sex abuse against children. Calvary Chapel Cary, the lead pastor, resigned amid allegations of incest with his own son, bullying, drug addiction, and the misuse of funds. Calvary Chapel in Orange County, the lead pastor, named Mission Viejo, was convicted of abusing 2 girls. Calvary Chapel Solid Rock, that's in Minnesota. Jason James Taylor was the lead pastor on the border of Wisconsin, by the way. He was among 6 people who were arrested following a solicitation of minors. It was a sting operation that was led by Minnesota's Human Trafficking Investigators Task Force. Then in Santa Ana, California, there's a fellowship of Calvary Chapels, which includes Idaho, the North County Chapel in Post Falls, Idaho. They're currently being sued by victims who accuse the church of intentionally concealing a known sexual predator in their midst. They knew his history. They hired him anyways, Anthony Iglesias, and he's currently serving time. He was found guilty in Idaho State Correctional Facility for his crimes. The lawsuit alleges that when the victim's parents went to the lead pastor, Reverend Robert Davis, to discuss their son's sexual abuse, Davis acknowledged to them, and again, this is what their lawsuit is alleging, that he knew of Iglesias' history. And he stated words to the effect of, yeah, we knew. That's why we pulled him out of Thailand. Now, Thailand, by the way, was some orphanage program that they were running. Orphanages everywhere. For some reason, these churches getting involved in orphanages, and then there's a lot of these abuse scandals. Now, there's also the former Calvary Chapel pastor in Virginia who pled guilty to child sex abuse. The former Calvary pastor's name was Doug DeAndrea. He is currently serving time in jail in Virginia on multiple charges related to child sex abuse. There's the Calvary Chapel in Fort Lauderdale in 2019. This is not the lead pastor, but an employee who was arrested after authorities say they found numerous downloaded images and videos of child pornography in his home computer. There is the Calvary Chapel in North Thurston, Oregon, and this one's a doozy, okay? The lead pastor, this guy, Jeffrey Keon Ziz, he confessed to sexual misconduct, which involved his 3 daughters over a period of 2 years. The incestuous abuse started when the daughter was 11. He went to prison for 11 months. And then when he got out, he murdered an 80-year-old and poured concrete, 82-year-old. And then he was supposed to be her handyman. And then he murdered her and poured concrete over her body to hide the body. Okay. Again, we're not even scratching the surface here. This is by no means a definitive list. I could go on and on, but I have to tell you that this does not feel organic to me. Okay. Yes, institutions are corruptible, churches are corruptible, but this feels to me like something a bit more sinister and a bit more organized. It makes